story of my first heartbreak. It all started out in the summer of 2011. I met this guy. He was nice and sweet. The first guy in a long time that actually cared. So I decided to start talking to him. But he was in a relationship, so it wouldn't work. To my surprise, they were always fighting, and she was always mad at him, so, well, that ended quick. I finally had my chance to get to talk to him. So I started talking, everything was going great. Then his ex-girlfriend came back in the picture, and he went back with her. I didn't know what to do, so I waited. Finally continued, and I knew he wasn't happy. Finally, one night, we hung out, and it was an amazing night. He still had a girlfriend, and I was about to mess that up. Then she broke up with him, and I read through. We started talking again, and we started dating. Finally. I never felt the way I felt that night. It was like I had been space and back. Like nothing could bring me down. Ever. We hung out. Those were talking somehow. Then his ex started texting him again. And he started talking about her all the time. I never could. I figured he still liked her a lot, so I ended it. But I didn't want him holding back from something he wanted. School was getting ready to start anyways. I was about to get all stressed out with everything. School started, I debated on talking to him again or not. Then I find out him and my best friend were talking. Then I flipped out on her for not telling me and having him tell me instead of actually hearing it from her. Then they didn't talk for a while. He told me he was in love with me. Then I started talking to someone, and he went back to my best friend. We started dating. At that moment, I thought I was doing the right thing, by saying I didn't care when I really did. I guess I was wrong. I started dating, and I started realizing everything I didn't before. I started liking him more and more. And he had told me he still had feelings for me. And if I would wait for him, they most likely would have break up soon anyway. So I waited and waited. I tried to move on, but every time I did, I pictured him and everything that happened. And I couldn't. Finally, I got the nerve to tell him how I really felt. How he's all I ever think about. And every time I see something or hear music, I think of him. So every time I saw him in the hall, my heart would beat fast, hoping he would at least say hey. It's like when you were with someone in public, but all you could see is that one person. That's all you ever want to see. I told him that I think I might be in love. And then he told me he had moved on. I had some. And I tried not to cry, but I couldn't help it. Texted my best friend, telling her what happened. She couldn't say anything but sorry. I understood. I always believed that I'd get a broken heart at some point. But not like that. I deleted him from everything. From Facebook, Twitter, pretty much my life. I needed a new start. That was the first step. No more hurting or crying. Going to do better. Because I'm never going to go through what I had been through. They say you don't know what you've got till it's gone. They're right. Whoever they were. But they never said that you had to guess through it alone. And that there are always new beginnings. Seeing where this one will lead.